A very warm greetings to everyone. This is Suhasini S, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, RMDEC Engineering College. In this video lecture, I am going to discuss about the topic control statements. So the control statement is to perform the different action to for checking the conditions. Okay, where we can use different statements also. The different types of statements under control statements are decision making statement, looping or iterative statement, and jump statement. We'll discuss about these statements in further slides. So starting from the decision making statements, the decision making statement is to execute the a flow of execution, how it is executing based on certain conditions, how this condition is getting satisfied, which means if the condition is satisfied you'll get some output. If the condition is not getting satisfied, you'll get some other output. If you want to check two different condition, if one condition is fail, if you want to check another condition, and then you want to do some is default printing, that is also possible. So to make a decision, okay, based on some condition, then we go for the decision making. So we have some conditional statements like if else if, and switch. So now we'll start with the if statement. If statement will have only one condition checking. If the condition checking is failed, or if the condition is getting failed, then you will not get any output. So if the only it will you will get output only if the condition is true, or else it will stop the program. It will not print any default cases. This is if statement. If is only it will check the condition. If the condition is true, you will get the output. If the condition is false, the code will not get executed. You will not get any output. So this is if statement. So this is the program. So first of all, I'm starting with HTML body tag. These things will be printed. Now I'll directly go for the scripting part, where in the script tag, the script will be written inside the script tag. So now number is equal to, number is the variable, number is equal to prompt. So using the prompt box, I'm going to get some value. If whatever the user may give any value, if the user is going to give any value, which any value, the this code, the condition is going to check. If the number is greater than 0 only, if it is 0, you will not get any output. If it is greater than 0, which means it is above 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, any number you are going to give, you will get an output. What is the output means? You are giving document.get element by id demo.inner.html. This document.get element id is similar to the print statement. You are going to get the element from the document. The document is nothing but your HTML program. Okay. So from the inner HTML, and this content should be printed in what format? So that's why we are calling it with demo. Demo is your id created, where the demo is there inside the paragraph. So the number is positive will be printed in the paragraph type. Okay. So now if I'm going to pass some value, it will check whether that given number is greater than 0. If it is greater, this print statement will work. If it is not greater than, which means if it is 0 or some point value, then you will not get any values. That is your if statement. Okay, we'll check the output. So I'll show the output later. So followed by the if else statement. If the if else statement is used to execute a block of code, okay, it will test the condition. If the condition is true, you will get some answer. If the condition is false, then you will get some output. Okay, which means the output of this is you are going to get some output. If the condition is true, you will get some output. If the condition is false, you will get some other output. So something you will get output. If you want anything to be printed at, if it is fail or true, that is a secondary. If you want to print something, then you have to uh, use this if and else statement. So this is an example for that. So now I am having we'll directly go for the scripting part. I am checking variable my salary is equal to 500. I am assigning, I'm not getting any user value. So variable is equal to variable my salary is equal to 500. Your salary is 1000, right? So now my condition is, if my salary is greater than your salary, then I want to print my salary is greater than your salary. If my salary is not greater than your salary, I want something to be printed, which means in the else part will be printed. Now with our example, my salary is 500. My salary 500 is not greater than 1000. So the condition is failed. What it will do, if the condition is failed, it will print the default statement else part. What is there in the else part? My salary is less than or equal to your salary. That will be printed. Okay. For this also I'll show the output. So once after explaining everything, this is else if. Okay, else if. What is else if is, it twice you can check the output. Okay, so first see the scripting part. Now I have, let r is equal to new date dot get us. Date is your predefined, okay, predefined function. Using that, in that predefined function, get hours is a method. Using get hours will get the current timing of that of your, from your system or from the, your current timing will be read. Okay, so let greeting is a variable. Now if r, okay, whatever I'm getting, get r I'll be getting, and that will be loaded in this r variable. No, now if the r value is less than 10, okay, less than 10, I'll print good morning. If the r value, if it is not less than, I want to check another condition. Another condition, if you want to check the two times a condition, then you want to go for else if. So again I'm putting else if the r is less than 20, means you have to print good day. If both the condition is failed, then now again you will go for the else statement, which is good evening. So what should be printed? Document dot get element by dot inner html greeting. Whatever the, if this is failed, this greeting will come. If this is for, if this is failed, this greeting will come. This failed, this greeting will come. If both the things are failed, only finally good evening will come. Okay, somehow this greeting value will be printed. It also will be in the output. Okay, so now this is switch statement. Switch statement is like execute multiple code box based on the written value. This is also similar to, we will have multiple cases. Okay, not only one condition, one or two. If it is one or two condition, you can go with if else, or sorry, else if. Okay, if you have only one condition, you can go for if else. So now if you want, if you have multiple things to be printed based on the condition, if you have multiple options to be printed, then we will go for this switch statement. So see the example here. Okay, I have your let day is equal to switch new day dot get day. So date is a predefined function. Get day is the one of the method here. So in the day I have multiple days, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So based on the day you will print this thing. Okay, now using that predefined function from the system, it will learn that what is the current day. So based on that current day, which case is getting satisfied, that will be printed. Okay, now the day is printed. Today is Tuesday, means today is Tuesday. Likewise it will get printed. So multiple answers you want to check based on the your current data, then that you will can go for this switch statement. So now is looping or iterative statement. Looping or iterate, if you want to do repeated works, if you want to do repeated works, and that should be done with the help of conditions, then it is called, you can go for this looping. Okay, where you cannot do here. Okay, for when you go for decision making, you cannot check the condition again and again. No, so if you wanted to check the condition again and again until it fails, if then you can go for looping statement. That's why it is looping. In this looping also you have for loop, while loop, do while loop. This for loop is, initially you will assign some value and followed by some condition. Once a condition is checked, you will be incrementing that particular value. So this is how this works, for loop. So see here, this is the first program. So we can go for directly script bar. Now I have a variable cars, where BMW, Volvo, SAV 4 are the values. This is a array declaration, right? So initially in the text I don't have anything. I want to print the text, because that is the output, that is a print statement. No, see document dot get element by id dot inner html. So in this document dot get element by inner html, what I am going to print? Text is the value which I am going to print. So for this text I need to pass some values, no? So initially it was 0, so for that only I am writing the for statement. So now this arrays, if the array is going to be read with the help of index values, so now initially my I value, how the text, how we are going to give the values to the text, car of I. What is the I value initially? I is equal to 0. Is I is less than cars dot length? Cars dot length means 0, 1, 2, 3. So it should be less than 3. Sorry, the length is 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be, this is the value is 4. This car length value is 4. I will work less than 4. I should be less than 4 always. So initially it was 0. So 0 is less than 4. So that if your I value is incremented, and now the I value is changed to 1, and now the I value here passed is 0. So cars of 0, index of this is BMW will be printed, followed by the next iteration. The I value is incremented, no, it is 1, next it is 2, next it is 3. When it is becoming 4, it is not less than 4, so you will not get printed, and here also no values. So here you have break statement, so BMW, Volvo, SAP will be printed in the next line. This is how you will give for loop. Okay, so followed by you have while loop. While loop is also, you want to give a test condition, simple condition, but you want to do it in a looping, means like if condition. If you want to do the if condition in looping, means you can go for while. Okay, see the example. So while initially it was 10, it was initially the I value is 0. The I value will, this while loop will get implemented again and again until I value becomes less than 0. Okay, because here first when I is 0, you are printing something, then when you, after printing, you are incrementing the value. So you'll keep on incrementing until the value becomes less than 10. This while loop gets executed. If it is failed, and it will not get executed, which means when before getting into the loop itself, the condition will be checked first. That is while loop. But when you come to do while loop, the do while loop is similar to while loop. Only one thing, it will just first print something, then only it will go and check for the condition. That is the simple thing. The only difference in that two is the while loop, the body of the loop executed at least one, which means without checking any condition, the loop will get executed. That is, first you do, then you check the condition. This is the syntax. Do and your body of the loop, then only while followed by condition. So see here, here the script, let text is equal to no data, I is equal to 0. Initially I 0 means some value will be printed, then only increment, then it will check I is less than 5, yes it is less than 5, then it go for the next one. So initially it will just do, here you will not check anything, first you will print the statement. At least one time, if you want to execute your program, you can go, and you want to do it in the same way, looping concept, you want to go for do while only. Okay, so these are the different things. Just I'll show the output for you. So first from the 12th one, so your 12th on output is, see, it is asking for number, no, I am giving number, you are getting the number is positive, right? If suppose I'm giving 0, means you will get, you will not get anything, nothing will get printed, because it is not, see, nothing is not getting printed, this is positive or negative, it is not saying anything. So likewise you will get all these things. So 13th one is your, the salary is less than or equal to your salary, the same output I got. And 14th one is today is Friday, yes today is Friday. So next I should get so good day, which means now it is the time is above 7 o'clock, so it is good day. So similarly all the programs is having the outputs, you can check and verify it. With this I'll stop this discussion. Thank you so much.